Hey, what's going on, guys? Sonic Blue 100 here, and welcome back to another video where today we are playing some more Doki Doki exit music. Now, last time we stopped Sayori from doing Sayori again, and my phone would shut up. We also we proceeded to find out that Natsuki had some bruises and went to the hospital. She's not been to school in a couple days. Monica was mad about the fact that nobody showed up to the festival except for Yuri. Monica said something apparently rude to Yuri, and this time we're going to continue and just see what happens. So, of course, if you haven't seen the last video, go check out the last video, as this video builds off of the last video. And I've played this mod before, so I talk about it a little bit, not much, but you need to go check out last video if you haven't. So let's go ahead and continue. I enter my bedroom and hurriedly get changed out of my uniform into some dark clothing. I think I read this last time, but you know. Oh, here we go. That would have been the perfect area to stop. Just the black screen. Well, whatever. Oh. Okay, here we go. Let's take a let's take a screenshot. There we go. A short jog brings me back to her house, and I take a seat within a bus stop on the street opposite of her, staking out her father. I ponder over if he's already gone. Perhaps I missed him leaving, or maybe he's still dealing with business. After a few minutes, however, I'm proven wrong by the sound of an engine revving up and a new, expensive-looking performance car emerging from the driveway of Natsuki's house. It speeds away and around the corner within seconds, and once I'm certain that it's gone, I move over to Natsuki's house and ring the doorbell. I wait. Nothing. I press down on it again. Once more. No answer. Growing ever anxious, I knock on the door heavily, aggressively, banging my balled fist into the door. God, this is getting intense. A moment of silence. Then from a second-floor window, I see a curtain pull back, a flash of pink, and just as quickly it's replaced once more. I watch it intensively, waiting for any sign of movement until I hear the sound of a door chain being unhinged and the deadbolt turning. My heart's ready to jump on my chest. I don't know what I'll be greeted by, but I await it nervously. Christopher, what the hell are you doing here? It's Natsuki. Thank God. Natsuki, are you alright? What happened to your bruises? What bruises, Christopher? I don't know what you're talking about. She's playing dumb even though I saw her. What could have happened to her for her to be so devoted to keep it a secret? Before I can reply, she grabs me by the collar of my shirt and yanks me into her foyer. Hey, how'd you know where I live? Now's not the time for that. Has she been drinking? But her question is, where have you been? I haven't been feeling very good the past few days. No need to be so mean about it. Does she expect me to believe that after what I saw? Natsuki, I know something's wrong. I saw you at the hospital, remember? Oh, that? She giggles. That was nothing. Don't worry about that, okay? There's much worse to be worried about. What do you mean? Come with me. I could do with another glass anyways. She grips my arm loosely and tries to move me along with her through her house. As she moves, she begins erratically wobbling as though she's having trouble walking. She holds tighter onto my arm for support. She stumbles and nearly trips. I catch her, wrapping my arm around her chest and pulling her upright. Ehehe, thanks. That's not like her. Normally if I grabbed her for whatever reason, she'd freak out, call me gross or something of that sort. But here she didn't even flinch or say anything about it. Something feels off. I release my grip on her reluctantly, and as she's still staggering her way along, God, I cannot talk today, can I? I assist in moving her now up the stairs, making sure she doesn't fall and knock us both back onto the steps. We finally make it up the stairs, and Natsuki guides me to her room. Okay, here's Natsuki's room, so let's get a nice screenshot of that. Her room is a mess. Her floor is littered with small ripped up pieces of paper. Picking one up, I recognize one of the protagonists of Parfait Girls. It covers a heavy laminated cardstock and it's ripped in two. There's no way Natsuki would be able to tear that in half herself. Only that, but she had no reason to either. But I could think of someone who does. There's a large bottle of red wine, a cap opened, lying on its side on her bed. Only a small drip escapes, staining her bed sheet crimson. There can't be much left of it. I knew she'd been drinking. I could tell from the moment she opened the door. Natsuki, you haven't drunk all that yourself, right? She looks flustered. Of course I have, dummy. That's a bit much, isn't it? That doesn't matter. I haven't even finished anyway. She retrieves the bottle from the bed. I reach a hand out to take it from her. Natsuki, nuh-uh, it's mine. She holds the bottle just out of reach and tries to push me away. She's too weak, however, and I simply move her arm aside. Come on, that's enough. Christopher, please. I need this. Something about the way that she said that sent a pang of dread through my body. Before I can reach my arm out to stop her a second time, the remainder of the bottle's contents are gone. Looking at her bedside drawer, I see Natsuki's phone. It's overturned so I can only see your case. The case is glittery and pink. This drink is nice, Christopher. Natsuki, talk to me. I know something's going on with you and your dad. Or with your dad. Please, I just want to help. But I can't if you won't tell me what's going on. This is all the help I need. She collapses into her bed and giggles. I haven't felt this happy in so long. I grow only more uneasy hearing that. If this is the link she has to go in order to escape her demon, just how bad is the demon she's trying to escape from? Natsuki begins to snore, her grip on the wine bottle falters, and it rolls off the bed onto a floor. To my surprise, it doesn't shatter. Instead, it rolls under her bed. Shaking my head, I bend down to pick up the bottle that rolled under her bed. Reaching my hand underneath the bed, I can feel the wine bottle and something else. What the? I pull both from beneath the bed. Placing the wine bottle on her bedside drawer next to Natsuki's phone, I take a look at what I recovered. It's a white container and made of plastic. Wait, this isn't white. Right. This is a bottle of pills. Looking for a description, I hear sharply as I realize that these are ibuprofen tablets. I turn to look at Natsuki, fast asleep as I worry. Okay then. Okay. Oh my god. Okay then. I desperately check the label on the back for a date of prescription. Two days ago. She's trying to overdose. Oh god, this music. This one's called Full Stop. I do know that one, I'm pretty sure. This is some good music too. An icy sweat runs down my forehead as I begin to panic, running my hands through her hair. She stops snoring. I violently shake Natsuki's seemingly lifeless body. Please, Natsuki, please wake up. I grab her hand. It's clammy and much colder than it should be. I put my ear next to her mouth to check and see if she's breathing. Thankfully she is, but it's faint. I take her by her shoulders and pull her into a sitting position. I crouch down next to her, supporting her. Natsuki. I contemplate on calling an ambulance, but I'm worried that it'll draw too much attention to our house. To hell with it. Or the hell with it. I don't care what happens so long as she lives. I reach into my pocket and... Oh god, alright. Oh, again. Cool. My phone isn't there. I reach up on my bedside table, gripping Natsuki's phone tightly. Oh, look at that. Look at her eye. Oh no. I bring it to my face and press the power button. The screen lights up from behind a shattered display. I try to make an emergency call, but the screen is unresponsive to my touch. Dropping the phone, I pull Natsuki in close to me, hoping and praying that she wakes up. I begin to sob, terrified for her life, but Natsuki begins to cough erratically. I'm simultaneously panicked and relieved. She opens her eyes and unsteadily rises to her feet with my assistance. Natsuki, please tell me you're okay. She falls silent. Oh, there we go. There's that. Jesus! My nose is assaulted by the mixed scent of bile and wine as it splashes on the floor in front of me. I realize that she got some on my arm. It stings? Well, at least that would have gotten the deadly mixture out of her body. I mean, she's still in trouble. Natsuki turns to me, half-conscious, pleading, Christopher, help me. She stumbles back, landing in a sitting position on her bed. I don't want to die. Look at me, okay? You won't, you hear me? I won't let you. Natsuki, listen to me, okay? I'll be right back. She nods weakly, barely aware of her surroundings. I need to find her something to eat. Hopefully it should absorb what's left of the alcohol. Bolting down the stairs, I reach the kitchen within seconds. I swing open every cupboard I can see along with the refrigerator. Nothing. Not even a slice of bread. When did Natsuki last eat? Exiting the kitchen, I look all around the house. Hurrying back to Natsuki, I check up on her. She's as pale as ever, but she's conscious. At least she weakly raises her head to look at me. Hey, Natsuki? I need you to pay attention to me, okay? Just whatever you do, don't go to sleep, okay? Please. She tries to mutter something, but it's unintelligible. I have no choice but to leave her again. I've been searching everywhere in the house besides her father's bedroom. As I approach the door and notice that it's locked. I rammed the door multiple times, but the frame grips on. Whoa! I tumble onto the floor, now littered with splinters. I rise to my feet and flick the light on. As I search the room for anything that could possibly aid Natsuki, something catches my eye. A few bags from various restaurants around town. I tear them open and find nothing but empty takeout containers. I return to Natsuki's room. We have to go now. Okay. I help her to her feet, wrapping her arm over my shoulder, holding her hand in place. She'll make it. I'll make sure of it. Where are we going? Somewhere safe. We make it down the stairs. I keep Natsuki on her feet, though it's proving to be more difficult as she fades in and out of consciousness. Starvation mixed with alcohol and painkillers is clearly taking a toll on her, but she isn't dead. We make it to the front door. With time feeling like a lost luxury, I shut it behind us, moving through the porch. I can feel Natsuki's tears soaking through my shirt. We reach the gate, and I set her down while I open it. I scoop Natsuki off the grass and close the gate behind us. Holding Natsuki close, I move as fast as I can down the street. As we approach the glow of the street lights, I begin to feel relieved. I loosen my grip on Natsuki. Can you walk? Yes. Oh, she looks better now. I think. I set her down for a moment. Her knees buckle, and again, I wrap her arm around me, mine around her. Let's go. Wait, what? Right. Again, I wrap her arm around me and mine around her. Okay, that makes sense. My brain, intellect. Okay, I end up supporting her the entire way through town. There was nobody about to call me out for looking suspicious. I'm almost glad she... Wait, what? Okay, good, I read that right. I'm almost glad she has such a small figure. The same makes it so much easier to... That's why she's so small. Her father's been leaving her malnourished and living on fast food. Jesus. Finally, I recognize the familiar view of my house. Oh, look at that. Why is there a white... There's like a white bar around it for me. It's not around it for you guys, as far as I can tell, but there's like a white bar around it for me. I sit Natsuki down on my front step. I fumble with my keys for a moment, finally able to unlock the door. I help Natsuki through. She's safe from her father, at least. I bring her to the kitchen, sit her down on one of the chairs. Christopher, why'd you help me? How'd you know where I... Don't worry about all that now. Let's just get you settled in for the night. I'm worried that'll be longer than one night. I have a spare bedroom in my house. She'll be able to sleep there. I searched through my pantry and my fridge for something she may like. I decided to just make some toast and chicken noodle soup. Is that chicken noodle? I haven't had that in so long. My words break my heart. How long? How long has she lived like this? I watch the clock as Natsuki eats. It's late. Now that the imminent pain is over, I realize that poor Natsuki's still drenched in her own stomach acid. Natsuki, I'm gonna need you to get changed. What? Not here, silly. I mean, you can get changed in the spare bedroom, but I don't have any of my clothes. You'll have to borrow some of mine. Okay, but only because I have to. Natsuki seems to be in much better shape after a meal. She stands up on her own accord to return the bowl to the kitchen counter. She moves slowly but deliberately. Despite the stink of the bile clogging at my nose, I'm relatively calm too. Natsuki's skin tone has returned to normal mostly. She still looks scared by the night's experiences. When she returns empty-handed, I ask her to follow me to her room. Come on, I'll show you where it is. Natsuki timidly complies, wrapping her arms around me, but this time it hurts. I inhale sharply. Are you okay, Christopher? My shoulder is in pain. The adrenaline situation is settled. Maybe barging through that door was a bad idea, not only because of the pain, but the damage it caused too. Natsuki's dad returns to the house. Yeah, I'm alright. Don't worry about me. Let's get you cleaned up. There's a shower in the guest room that you can use. We reach the guest room located across the hall from my own bedroom. Oh, wow, this is a nice guest room, I'd say. I motion towards the edge of the bed. Here, sit down for just a minute. I'll be back with something comfy for you. She sits down. I rush into my bedroom, picking out one of my gray tops and a pair of jeans. When I bring them back to her room, she's struggling to take off her socks. I place her fresh clothes in the bed and kneel down to help her take them off. She opens her mouth like she wants to say something, but reluctantly lets me help. Natsuki's been through too much today. She has next to no strength left. So thanks, Christopher. I can take it from here. Are you sure? I really don't. All the blood in my body rushes to my face. She's gonna have to have a shower. Was I indirectly telling her I wanted to help? Never mind. It's fine. You take your time. I said that now isn't the best to question Natsuki about her family. I said she just needs a soothing shower and some sleep. Maybe that will take her mind off tonight's events, even if only for a few moments. Those few moments would do her a lot of good. As I stand and leave the room, Natsuki grasps my wrist gently. Christopher, wait. I wanted to thank you again. Don't mention it, okay? I'm just glad I got there in time. Natsuki stares into my eyes. Me too. How did you know where I was? I walked home with Yuri. She was having a bad day, so I went with her. She pointed out to your place. And ever since I saw you at the hospital, you haven't left my mind. That's why I decided to go. I tried calling you God knows how many times, but you never answered. I cast my mind back to Natsuki's wreck of a phone. Guess I know why. I saw every one of your calls. I couldn't answer because of the stupid screen. And all I wanted to do was hear your voice. I couldn't. I just wanted to go back to the club and sit with you under the window to read more together. Because when we do, it's the only time I really feel safe. Well, not anymore. Of course, her Parfait Girl's manga was torn apart. She looks down on the ground dejectedly. I leave Natsuki to the shower. After getting changed myself, I sit on the edge of my bed, gripping the volume of Parfait Girls that I had bought for myself on the weekend. The water starts running, and I hear the en-suite door being opened and closed. I wait a few moments before knocking on her door. Natsuki, I have something else for you. Oh, Christopher. Look, she looks actually alright in our clothes. Like, seriously, just let's talk about that. Natsuki opens the door looking healthy again. She's out of her dirty clothes and now is wearing my shirt along with her own pants. The top doesn't fit her very well, though. Oh, the shirt's massive on me. I can get you a smaller top of mine if you... I like it. You don't need to, Christopher. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I also just realized how dark it is in my room. Like, the lighting is so bad. It's so dark. I don't know if I like it this way. Let me go cut the light on. Ugh. I have returned, my children. That didn't take very long. I think the lighting's better now. Are you sure? Yeah, I present the manga to her. I saw what happened to your coffee at Parfait for Girls back at your place, so I thought I'd just drop my own in for you, so you can read it, if you want. Natsuki gives me a weak but sincere smile. She reaches out to grab the manga. I'd love to, Christopher. Instead of pulling the manga from my hands, I expect her. She grabs my wrist, tries to sit me down on the bed next to her. But only if we read it together. It's the least I can do to make her happy. She needs it. So do I, in a way. First, having to deal with Sayori is tempting. Now Natsuki? God, how terrible must her home life have been for her to want to escape it like that. Well, I can take a guess, considering the complete lack of food in her house. And her face when I saw her in the hospital. Christ. Hey, Christopher? What? You just kind of stood there for a second, spacing out. God, you're worse than Sayori sometimes, you know. Hey, I'm sorry, okay? It's fine, I was only teasing, dummy. I know that I shouldn't blame her. She doesn't know about Sayori's condition. As far as I know, she hadn't seen her at the hospital. Regardless, that hurt me more than it should have. I moved the dovet to the side and sit down next to Natsuki. She pulls the covers over the two of us, so we're sitting up with it draped over our laps. We decide to just start the volume over again. Christopher, you're so warm. Natsuki inches closer to me. We're now shoulder to shoulder. Natsuki, can you see it okay? Not really. I inch myself down towards a lying position. Natsuki joins me. It's adorable! Is this used here? Really? This piece of music? I guess it is. I guess it's used in multiple places. Or maybe it isn't. I don't have a bad memory. This is one of my favorite pieces. If I remember the name of it correctly, this piece is called True Love Waits. So, did I take a screenshot? I don't know. We're going to take another one just in case. Much better. My left arm is awkwardly dormant between us. I slide it under the pillow and around her. There we go. We continue to read. God, this music's so good. Before I know it, she's fast asleep. So adorable, Natsuki. So adorable. Natsuki? I lay there motionless. I dreamed of this moment ever since I really got to know Natsuki. I hate that it had to come due to her circumstances at home, but regardless. I run my finger through her silky pink hair. I brush her bangs to the side. She looks so peaceful in her sleep. What is this feeling? I feel a lump in my throat. Just the sight of her is enough to make my heart pound. I don't recognize this. My chest is heavy. It feels like there's a weight on my ribs. It's hard to breathe. This is the happiest moment of my life. As I drop the manga to the side of the bed, not even reading anymore, I drift off to sleep. I'm jerked awake by the sound of crying. Confused, I open my eyes and turn to look at Natsuki. She's clutching the sleeve of my shirt, holding me tighter than before. She's sobbing in my shirt ferociously. Natsuki, are you? I realize she's still asleep. Sighing, I don't know how to say that word because, you know, brain, over Natsuki's nightmares. I'm almost certain they're related to her family, but I give her a nudge to wake her up. As she seemingly begins to stir, I try and calm her. Natsuki, it's just a dream. You're okay. You're safe. Natsuki opens her eyes. Oh my god! See, you never notice these things until you go back and play it. Like, gosh. Christopher, that was more than a dream. I watched my... Okay. Wow. I watched him torture you for saving me. He kept telling me this was my punishment for leaving. Christopher, you should have helped me. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I have to get the good screenshots. This was wrong. This is wrong. Why, Christopher? Why'd you have to get involved? I can't let you do this. Natsuki jerks away from me. Natsuki, do you want to know the real reason I showed up at your house? I missed you. Missed reading with you. I missed reading your poems. And after the hospital, I knew something happened. I had to make sure you were okay. I was worried sick for days. I felt I had to. I'd do anything to ensure your safety. I'd gladly be tortured if it meant you would be happy. Anything, Natsuki. Do you understand me? What would our parents think if her dad killed us? Like, let's take a moment to think about that. What would our parents think? Like, I do everything in my power to keep you safe. If my words right now aren't proving I mean it, maybe this will. I rise to my feet and walk to my room. I flick on my light and rifle through my bag. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's a poem. It's a poem. Okay. You. I don't know what's happened or where you've been. All I can think about is the bruises on your skin, the blood on your nose dripped onto your clothes. The sight that broke my mind. From that moment I was frozen in time. I saw you broken, abused. I knew from there on I would save you. Day turned to night, you on my mind. I've been sick with worry. If I'm going to do something, I need to hurry. Text after text, call after call. The girl I care about the most is the one I couldn't save after all. Holy crap. See, I'm telling you, I don't remember a lot of this crap. I return to the bed and Natsuki faces to turn me. I hand her my poem. Natsuki wiping her eyes. Natsuki reads, wiping her eyes as she does so. Christopher, Natsuki leaks from her bed and embraces me tightly. I return the gesture, wrapping my arms around her, and we stay together for a while, tears soaking through my shirt once again. After a few minutes, Natsuki eases her grip. I do so as well, resting my hands on her waist, hers hanging from my neck. Natsuki lifts herself up on my tiptoes and pecks me on the cheek. I want to go back to sleep, but I want you to stay with me. I nod wordlessly, and Natsuki gently escorts me to the bed. Back in the same position. Oh my gosh, she's so adorable. Seriously. I love how I click it, it glitches out sometimes, but she's so adorable. Oh my gosh. Laying my head on the pillow, she keeps her arms wrapped around me. We drift into the void of unconsciousness together. Wow. Thursday. Once again, what happened to Tuesday, man? We just forgot about Tuesday. Alright. We're gonna stop there. And this is the only line you get. Drearily stirring, I can tell from the snoring figure next to me that Natsuki is still asleep. This is where we're gonna stop. Because we actually had something good. That was a really good episode. Some crap happened, man. These past 2 episodes, crap has been happening. So, this one's not as long as I was actually gonna make it, but I thought it would take longer to make it. So, sorry, it's not as long, but maybe that's a good thing for some of you, I don't know. But, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, make sure to slap that like button. It tells me you have enjoyed it and you want more content like this. And yeah, it shows your support for the channel. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing for more content like this and Minecraft and other stuff I plan on doing for the channel. And yeah, leave a comment down below. I don't know. You can leave a comment down below just about your day or something if you want to. I don't know. And make sure to share the video with your friends and family so that you can spread the word. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Comment, like, subscribe, share the video, and I will see you dudes next time. Goodbye for now, my friends.